Wow, this feels good to be here. Gentlemen, take me back to the inception of this tour. Two megastars, Trey Songz and Chris Brown. How did that phone call go when you guys decided, listen man, we want to give the people something special?
It was real easy actually. Like, you want to go on tour? He was like, yeah, you want to do it? And the next thing I knew, we was on Instagram talking back and forth about it, you know, getting the fans excited. You know, for me, 2005 was the year that both of us came into the game, and you know, it was very special for both of us because in the beginning of our careers, we were actually on the tour together, and that was my first tour. Was your first tour too?
Yeah.
We did a free college tour.
Yeah.
And you know, 10 years later, next year, it just feels like the right thing to do.
It's unbelievable. 2005 is when I first started at BET. I remember that tour because, you know, you guys were out. So you guys have known each other for quite some time. You're both from VA, and the tour kicks off in VA. How does it feel to represent and put on for your state across the world the way you guys do? How does it feel to rep VA and be able to go out on tour together repping VA?
I mean, well, for us, I can speak with Trey too at the same time because both of us being from Virginia, being able to have an opportunity to do music and, you know, something we continuously love is great. You know, I think as far as like every artist that comes from Virginia, whether it's me, him, you know, Missy, Timberland, Pharrell, you know, it's very rare, you know, where we're from to be able to get that opportunity to do what we do, so, for sure. You know, so us being able to do that, you know, it's just great to be able to go around the world and kind of, you know, have an understanding because we're from the same area, you know, being able to touch many lives around the world, so it's just great.
This looked like a lot of fun. Are you guys having fun? It looks like it's a lot of fun being on stage together.
Of course, it's funny though because as many appearances and like impromptu shows we've done over the last month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
It's never been a rehearsal. It's never been us. You know, it's just outside of us being in the studio and us being friends and knowing each other's energy. Like it's amazing just to get on stage and be able to just perform like that. And when you know my songs, I know his. It's just dope.
What's the vibe like when you guys are in the studio? So when you come up with a song and you do the remix to Tuesday, how does that creative process begin? I mean, you guys just throw ideas at each other and it just manifests in there?
Kind of. You know, usually when people, you know, working with him in the past and just being able to see certain different artists, how they work in the studio, we kind of are rare because we go in the studio and we can just sit in the booth and listen to the music and come up as we go along, you know. So me and him actually both sat in the booth together recording those songs, had 2 microphones set up, and just was going back and forth off, you know, of ideas and stuff, so, you know.
And you guys, I mean, everybody knows, it's no play pretend. You guys are friends in real life. How important is it to have a brother in the industry, somebody that you can call when you're going through rough times, that you can say, listen man, I need somebody to talk to, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. How important is it to have that camaraderie?
I mean, Chris, my dog. He's my dog, right? Everybody know that from the beginning of my career. He's probably one of the most heavily scrutinized artists in the history of music thus far. You know, everybody make mistakes, and I think, you know, a lot of people saw how real it was like a year ago when I went to court for him, and that was nothing for me. Like that's my dog. Like outside of music, outside of the celebrity art, you know, because people go through a lot of crazy things in this game, and he could speak to the testament of how real that is. So to have, I just let him know as much as I can that I'm here for you regardless of what the world thinks about you.
Chris, what do you love most about Trey?
Honestly, like, being from where we from, man, like, you don't really get a chance to have friends that understand what you go through or understand real country shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like me and him understand that the most, because where we from, in the area we from, is just real. Like, it's not, you know, ain't no sugarcoat. Some people don't even know certain people that's in it. You might go to the store and be like, who the hell is you? Like, so, you know, being able to have that same camaraderie and you know, just being able to understand one another, and just him being a friend, like, at the end of the day, regardless if we singing or we on stage or on tour, like we still can kick it. We can go play basketball, we can go just be homies, you know what I'm saying? So it's rare to find certain people, and it's only about a handful of people I can honestly call my real friends in the industry, you know what I'm saying?
Chris, what's your most personal song on the X album and why?
Most personal song on the X album? It depends, because a lot of the songs, I got a real chance to just write and compose and come up with different ideas of what I was going through at different times. So I would probably say maybe, Do Better or Autumn Leaves.
You?
Most personal song on my album? I Know. It's a song called I Know.